Hey guys, I just wanted to do a quick video to give you a little bit of insight into what my general morning makeup routine looks like. So I've already got my primer on and I've got a little bit of base, but I thought I'd quickly stop and start filming before I go any further. So I'm actually going to continue on. I'll do a little bit more of my foundation and we'll go from there. So for the primer that I'm using, it's this one by Terry. I know the light's pretty harsh on that one. It's a hyaluronic primer, beautiful product. It works at kind of filling the pores and the gaps and just filling in any lumps and bumps that you've got on the skin. So it's even just a really nice skincare routine, even if you don't feel like wearing foundation on top. I'm then also using a bit of a mix. I'm using the By Terry Sheer Expert foundation as well, but I also mix that in just because I feel like a little bit of extra coverage because I am doing quite a bit of filming today. I'm also going to go in with a little bit of the Kryolan Ultra foundation. So I literally just mix the two together. So the way that I do that, I'm just going to get my brush. I just get my foundation brush, I scoop a little bit of the Ultra out of the pot, and then I just pop it on the back of my hand. So you can see I've got a bit of product there. Then with the Sheer Expert from By Terry, I also just pop a little on the back there and I just mix the two of them together. So just with my brush in the back of the hand, and then I literally just go in under the eyes and just kind of pop that all around the face. I always like to make sure I put the foundation on my eyelids as well. Never skip the eyelids. We carry quite a lot of pigment and colour on the eyelids. Can throw a lot of reds or blues and things like that as well. So yeah, so I always like to make sure we get the coverage there. And I always like to start from the centre of my face, working outwards with foundation. The less product that you can use, the better. It just means you're going to get a better outcome for yourself without kind of looking overdone. And for me, I'm all about trying to keep my skin looking like skin while still getting the coverage that I want as well, particularly for when I'm filming. After I've done that, I'm actually just going to go in now with, this is one of my favourite brushes, I absolutely love it. It's from Crown Brush Australia. And the bristles are just so nice and dense, but really soft. And I literally just start to then buff the foundation into my skin. So it gets rid of any lines or marks, anything that's left over from the foundation brush. And I just work that in until it's looking all even. And you can see just by doing that, it gives like kind of a nice glow. So it just looks really natural. Okay, now if I wanted to set it, it is pretty warm today. We are in summer, I'm in Queensland. So I'm just gonna use a really, really small amount of setting powder. So this is, again, By Terry. It's another hyaluronic powder product, sorry. And if you can't tell, I really just love using products that have anything hyaluronic in it because it's really moisturizing and beautiful on the skin. So I'm actually not even going into I'm just using the powder that's fallen into the lid. And I'm really just going to focus adding the powder on the spots that I need it the most. So on the cheeks, because I'm going to use a powdered blush, and just in the center of my forehead because that's where I tend to get a bit shiny, and around here. So I've really just kind of done it in patches. Really, really small amount. If you're putting powder on your face and you can see these like plumes of powder kind of coming off your face, you've got too much powder on, so you can probably use less. It means you're going to save more money and you won't get that cakey effect with the face. Then I'm going to go in with one of my favourite blushes. This is NARS. This one's actually called Deep Throat. I normally prefer Orgasm, and I hate saying these things on camera. Such inappropriately named blushes. So just even using the same brush as I did with the powder, it's a good size. It's for blush as well. And I'm just going to lightly put that on the apples of the cheek upwards. Just for a little bit of colour. I like having my pink cheeks. I think it's very girly and feminine and I like it. Now I'm just going to go in with a little bit more powder. This one's by MAC. It's a medium golden mineralised skin finish. You can see it's kind of like a bronzer, but just really subtle. I'm just going to clean brush. And I'm just going to go around the top of my forehead. And I even like putting a little bit on top of the blush as well. It just makes it a little bit more natural, so it's not as pink. There we go. That one there. Then for around the eyes, I just like to use this little, this one's called Costa Rica by MAC, and I just love it. Just makes it really quick and easy. This is hard to do without getting close to the mirror, but I'm just going to put a small amount right around the eyes. It doesn't have to be neat, because I'm going to blend it all in. I'm just going to use a dome-shaped brush like this one. I'm just going to blend it in. And this side. So it just gives a nice kind of definition around the eyes. I love it, really flattering. It's a warm kind of color. My Too Faced Chocolate Bar palette, one of my favorites, really just flattering colors to be using. And I'm gonna go in with this shade here, which is called Salted Caramel. And then I'm just gonna go in around the eye here. It's really hard doing makeup and filming it without pulling faces. You know, when you pull faces when you do your own makeup. I can't do that with you guys watching. Okay. So that's it. It just gives a little bit of definition to the eyes. Then I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's Maybelline, called Lash Sensational. This one I have to pull faces with. Oh no. Fail. I'll get rid of that one. Okay, and then I'm going to go in just with my brows. This is by Kevin Orcon, brow pencil. Just winds up. So I'm just combing my brows through first, and then I'm just going to there we go. There we go. And that is pretty much it. So that is generally my everyday morning routine for doing my makeup when I'm in a rush. If I don't have too much time that I can spend on kind of doing my makeup and things like that. I really like to keep things simple. I like my skin feeling fresh and just a little bit of definition around the eyes. So I hope you guys found this helpful. I would love to see your morning routines as well. So if you do create a video for us, make sure you hashtag the Institute of Makeup so we can see your videos, and we'd love to share it on our social media as well. Bye guys.